God and his creation. Is there an idea? Okay, so God is a deity. He's God. We can't say is we can't believe in gods because gods are deities. Deities are projections of the imagination, and created to become one's reality based upon a belief system. So we can't believe in deity. As far as gender is concerned, we can't say the creator is a male or female. He created and introduced the idea of male and female. In other words, he created and introduced gender into reality. He created gender. So it's impossible for him to be one himself. Case in point, Henry Ford created the automobile, Ford Motor, right? Now, no matter how much he tries, he will never be able to become the automobile. He's the creator of the automobile. It is impossible for him to become the automobile. He's the creator of the automobile. Just like an architect and a carpenter. He can make a house, build a house, create the design for the house. But no matter how hard he tries, he will never be the house. That's the same thing when it comes to this entity or this creator. He created gender. He introduced the ideal of gender and created it and put it in the realm of reality. But he is not gender. He's not male or female. He's neither or. He's a spiritual entity. He is something. We can't say he's God because God is deity, a product of imagination and someone's popular beliefs. So we can't say he's that neither. So when it comes to God and this entity or creator that we are so impressed with and we say is the creator of all things, then we have to be able to look deeper into it. There's definitely a creator. There's definitely a creation because we are living in it. Therefore, the creator is there. The question is, what is he? He's too unanimous and too incredible to be just one thing. We know this for certain. You know, he's way too unanimous. We can't say he's one entity, that's it. And the reason why we can validate that point is because if you look around you and how vast the creation is in its totality, it's impossible for him to be just this one thing. If you look at the moon and you look at the sun and how it is, and you look at the moon, and you look at everything that is creation, everything that is and everything that is existing has a place of origin. It comes from something. Generally, it comes from something. Now, from a natural standpoint, as creators, if we're going to create homes, or we're going to create, cars, or anything that we create, we always have to find the substance to use to create that thing. Okay? So when it comes to the man, he comes from the dust of the earth. So therefore, all the things that we're going to create comes from the same thing or the same place that the human being comes from, or the human comes from, which is the earth. You see? So it's almost safe to say that the man and his creation is one and the same and same in one. Simply because a home has the same minerals, the same components that the physical body has. A mountain has some of the same components and the same things in it that a human body has, because the body comes from that. If the body dies, it turns back into dust, which is minerals and things of that nature, magnesium, and chlorine and all that. So it goes back to the dust, the very thing that it came from. You see, so it is one, the same and same in one in that respect. So if we look at the creator, him creating the creation, it's impossible for him to be just this one thing. That is impossible, because the first question would be, where did he find the substance to create such a vast and incredible creation? We look at the sun. The sun is up there in the ethereal heavens. It is a burning blaze of fire. It is a fire, a burning fire. It lights and gives us light and gives us energy and all that. Okay? The moon is something of the same, except it has no light of its own. It gets its light from the sun. Now the earth, if you look at the very core of the earth, is nothing but a ball of fire. Nothing but a ball of fire. So you have fire in the sky, fire in the earth. You see? Now the substance in which fire and all these things come from can only come from itself. In other words, the creator or the entity that is what we would call or consider God it can only be assumed or presumed that he is all these things. He's the sun, he's the moon, he's the earth, he's the trees, because there is nothing else for him to come from, or for it to come from, but from it. Where else can it come from? You know, that's just, it can't come. So here's the other thing. Intellect comprehension. Comprehending intelligence. There is an intelligence embedded in the life of things. It is an intelligence embedded in life that is able to create itself.